Hello again, guys. I'll be telling you about my very hectic week. If you're interested. I had to go to the American Embassy earlier this week because I had to ask for another visa because as I'm not American, I need to have a visa to go to the US, and mine is expiring before the end of the month, so I had to ask for another one. And most of you, I believe, are American, so you don't know how difficult it is to get this kind of document, especially for a Mexican. Yeah, that's difficult. And so they ask you a lot of different documents because they actually want you to prove them that you have a very stable situation in the country where you're living, so that they are kind of certain you're not going to the US and just stay there and live there and wherever. So I had to show them documents proving that I'm a student, that my husband works, how much he earns, that we're buying a house, that kind of stuff. If I have money in my bank account, wherever. So yeah, I had this. My handbag was huge with all my documents, and it was very heavy. And I had to carry it myself for once because they don't allow anyone to come to the American embassy. They don't allow anyone who's not asking for a visa. And my husband, he's French, so he doesn't need a visa, so he couldn't come with me. And so I had to manage to carry all of this myself, and it was very heavy, and it was scary. I was going all by myself. So I went there, and once I was there, the lady, the embassy employee who was who was receiving me, she was very sweet, very kind. The first question was like, okay, because I told them I wanted to go to Texas for the Christmas holidays later this year, and the lady, she was like, so why do you want to go to the US? And I was like, oh, because my mom, she lives there because she works in Texas, and so that's the only time I see her. It's once per year for the Christmas holidays. And the lady, she was like, oh, that's so tough, that's so hard, you only see your mom once per year. And I was like, yeah, it's hard. And she was like, oh, and that's so sweet, you go for the holidays. And I was like, yeah. And so afterwards, she didn't ask me anything more, which is very rare, because most of the time they ask you lots of questions and you have to really show them all your documents and whatever. And she didn't ask me anything at all afterwards. She didn't even ask me if I work, if I'm a student, if I have money in my bank account or whatever. Nothing at all. And she didn't even ask me to show her all my documents. So I brought all these documents for nothing. But the whole thing lasted for about 2 or 3 minutes, which was very quick, I can tell you. And afterwards, she was like, okay, that's fine, you can go. Your visa has been authorized, so go away, you can go. And yeah, so I was very happy because I was kind of nervous before going to the embassy, because I was like, I hope they won't refuse to give me the visa, because that would really complicate things, for me and my family, because I only see them, and that's not only my mom, that's my siblings and my dad and my grandparents, and I only see them once per year for the Christmas holidays, and that's always in Texas. So I was like, oh, I hope they'll give me this document, and they did. So I was very happy. And afterwards, I had to go to my 2 different universities because this year I'm going to 2 different universities, which is great. I'm very excited about it because I am beginning a second career this year. It's gonna be very very hard, I think, especially because I'm kind of tired sometimes, very tired. But I'll do my best and just hope for the best. And I'm very excited because as I told you guys in another video, before this school year I was a law student. For 4 years I was a law student, but I decided that law wasn't really for me because it's very stressful. There's a lot of stress in that kind of career, in that kind of job, and we are supposed to avoid stress. So I wasn't feeling very well when I was thinking about the kind of job I would have after finishing college. So I decided to change, and so yeah, I'm very happy. And I was choosing the different classes I'll have this year, and it's so great. I'll be learning Latin, which is, I know I'm very nerdy, but I think that's very very exciting. To learn Latin. That's great. I'll be learning Italian, which I can kind of speak because I speak Spanish, and Italian and Spanish are very very close. I understand a lot when someone's speaking Italian, and I kind of speak it a bit, but not really well. So I'm very excited because I'll be learning Italian and Latin and a lot of different cool stuff. So I'm just very very happy about that. And I'm going back to school on September the 19th, so I still have a whole week to myself, and that's great. So yeah, that's why I haven't been checking my messages on YouTube or Facebook because I was very very busy this whole week, and I was very tired as well. I was sleeping all the time. So yeah, wish me luck and see you guys.